Welcome to Golden Rest Guide, your gentle companion on the journey to peaceful sleep. Tonight, I want to begin with a simple but important question. Have you ever noticed how, as the years pass, your nights begin to change? You may go to bed feeling tired, hoping to drift into deep rest. The house is quiet, the lights are low, and your body starts to relax. But just when sleep begins to arrive, you suddenly feel the urge to get up. You open your eyes, glance at the clock, and it is 2 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m., or perhaps 4 a.m. You slowly make your way to the bathroom, return to bed, and close your eyes again, hoping that sleep will return quickly. But instead, you lie awake. The minutes pass, and rest seems further and further away. By the time the morning sun rises, you feel drained. Your body feels heavy, your eyes are dull, and even a hot cup of tea or coffee cannot bring back the freshness of your day. Many elders quietly accept this as a normal part of aging. They tell themselves, this is how life is now. This is old age. But here at Golden Rest Guide, I want to remind you of a simple truth. Frequent nighttime bathroom visits are not always caused by age. In many cases, they are your body's way of whispering that it needs gentle support, nourishment, and a few small changes. The good news is that when you listen to those whispers, your nights can transform. Let us begin with vitamin D, a nutrient most people think of only in connection with bones. Yet hidden inside your bladder are tiny receptors, like little switches, that depend on vitamin D to work correctly. When vitamin D is low, these switches misfire. The bladder muscles either become too weak or too jumpy. This sends false signals to the brain, and the result is that you wake up with the urgent feeling that your bladder is full, even when it is not. That is why so many elders wake up at night, rush to the bathroom, and pass only a few drops. The simplest way to restore vitamin D is also the most natural. Step outside in the morning sun. Between 7:30 and 9 a.m., the sunlight is soft and gentle. Just 15 to 20 minutes of light on your face, arms, or feet is enough to help your body create vitamin D on its own. If you spend most of your time indoors, food can also help. Eggs, fortified milk, sardines, and mackerel are excellent sources. For vegetarians, fortified dairy products or a weekly vitamin D3 supplement, with your doctor's advice, can make a real difference. I remember the story of a grandmother in Delhi. For years, she believed her body had forgotten how to sleep. She would wake up 2 or 3 times every night and drag herself through the mornings. But when her doctor checked her vitamin D, it was very low. She began sitting in her balcony each morning, feeling the sunlight on her skin. She added one supplement a week and adjusted her breakfast. Within just a few weeks, she was sleeping nearly 6 hours straight. She told her family, "I thought my rest was gone forever. All I needed was a little sunshine." Now let's turn to magnesium, often called the calming mineral. Magnesium relaxes the muscles, steadies the nerves, and helps the bladder remain calm. When magnesium is low, the bladder muscles contract at the wrong times. Nerves misfire, sending messages to the brain even when the bladder is nearly empty. It is no wonder that elders with low magnesium often wake up again and again at night. Magnesium deficiency also shows up in other ways. Cramps in the legs, restless feelings in the body, or even a racing heartbeat when lying down to sleep. The good news is that magnesium lives quietly in many everyday foods. Spinach, methi, and other leafy greens cooked lightly in sesame or mustard oil provide it. A spoonful of roasted pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds in the evening can work wonders. Grains like millet, oats, and barley are also rich in magnesium. These are not new or foreign ideas. They are the same foods our grandparents trusted and passed down to us. A retired school teacher from Jaipur shared his story. For years, he woke up 3 times every night and struggled through his mornings. His blood tests showed nothing alarming, but his doctor suggested trying magnesium-rich foods and a small supplement. Within 10 days, his life began to change. He was waking only once at night, sometimes not at all. His wife noticed that his face looked more relaxed in the mornings, and even his back pain had eased. He smiled and said, "I didn't know something so small could help in such a big way." The third quiet helper is vitamin C. Most of us think of vitamin C only as the immunity vitamin, useful for colds and coughs. But it plays another role, one that few people speak about. Vitamin C soothes the inner lining of the bladder, reducing inflammation that sends false signals to the brain. When the bladder lining is irritated, even a small amount of urine feels unbearable. Vitamin C calms this irritation, allowing the nerves to rest and the bladder to stretch comfortably. Another gift of vitamin C is its role in collagen production. Collagen is the protein that keeps tissues elastic and strong. With age, the body produces less collagen, and the bladder may struggle to hold urine for longer hours. But with enough vitamin C, this process slows down and your bladder remains flexible. You are able to sleep longer without interruption. Vitamin C is everywhere if you know where to look. Guava, capsicum, coriander leaves, oranges, and the powerful amla fruit are all excellent choices. A 69-year-old woman from Chennai discovered this truth. For 2 years, she woke up twice every night. Then she began drinking a small glass of amla juice every morning after her prayers. Within a week, she was sleeping 6 full hours without waking. She told her daughter, "It feels like my bladder has finally calmed down. I never thought such a small change could make such a big difference." But nutrients are only part of the story. Habits shape the rhythm of your nights as much as vitamins and minerals do. Many elders try to solve the problem by avoiding water altogether in the evening. But because they forget to hydrate properly during the day, they end up drinking 2 or 3 glasses after dinner, just before bed. This pushes the kidneys to work overtime at night, disturbing sleep again. A better way is to begin hydrating the moment you wake up. Sip steadily through the morning and afternoon, and reduce after 5 p.m. By 7 p.m., stop drinking water unless absolutely necessary. The drinks you choose matter as well. In many homes, it is common to enjoy a cup of masala chai, a glass of buttermilk, or even a little rasam after dinner. These drinks may comfort the heart, but they also act as diuretics. They make the kidneys produce more urine and disturb the night's rest. If possible, enjoy them earlier in the evening, around 5 p.m., instead of after your last meal. Another habit that may seem harmless is going to the bathroom just in case before bed. Over time, this actually trains your bladder to panic early, sending signals even when it is only 1/3 full. Instead, sit quietly, breathe deeply, and wait for a natural urge. This retrains your bladder to hold comfortably and not alarm you unnecessarily. Even your sleeping posture and clothing make a difference. Sleeping on your side with a soft pillow and light cotton clothes allows your body to relax without pressing on the bladder. Keeping the room cool and airy, not too hot or cold, helps your body settle more deeply into rest. And here is one of the most powerful but simple practices. Raise your legs slightly before bed. During the day, fluid collects in the legs. When you lie down at night, it flows back into the kidneys, increasing urine production. By resting with your legs on a pillow for 15 minutes before bed, you allow this fluid to drain earlier, giving your bladder more peace through the night. I remember the story of a 68-year-old man from Surat. He had been waking up twice every night for 5 years and thought it was just old age. Then he made 2 small changes. He ate dinner earlier, stopped drinking water after 7 p.m., and began raising his legs on a pillow before sleep. Within a week, he was waking only once. Within 3 weeks, he was sleeping 6 hours without interruption. He told his daughter, "I never imagined something so simple could bring back my sleep." Dear friend, your body is not failing you. It is simply speaking to you in quiet ways. It is asking not for strong medicines or expensive treatments, but for patience, sunlight, nourishment, and small habits of care. Your body already knows how to rest. It only needs a little support to remember. You have spent your entire life caring for others, raising families, and working hard. Now it is time to care for yourself, not with fear or strict rules, but with kindness, rhythm, and awareness. Restful sleep is not gone. It is waiting to return. And when it does, you will wake in the morning with clarity in the mind, calm in the heart, and lightness in the body, ready to begin each day with grace. Thank you for joining me here at Golden Rest Guide. If this message has touched you, please subscribe and share it with someone who also longs for peaceful nights. Because every elder deserves mornings that feel fresh, days that feel possible, and nights that are filled with true golden rest.